from their Lansing farm, which was located where Mountain Hope Cemetery is now, feeling the city was getting just too close to them, to their farm. They headed to Eaton Rapids for the country life. Their only son, Dennis, my father, married Minnie Fowler. They had 3 children, George, myself, and Charles. We lived next door to Grandma and Grandpa Miller in the tenant house. That house burned down when I was about 3. The blaze started, or so I was told, when Father built a fire in the kitchen stove and Mother placed a basket of newly hatched chicks on the stove to keep them warm one chilly day. The fire got out of control, and that was the end of those baby chicks, and everything else that could not be gotten out of the house in a hurry that day. After the fire, we moved in with my maternal grandparents, Charles and Sarah Fowler, downtown on Broad Street. They often told me that I would walk through the neighborhood bewailing the fact that I was wearing the only dress I owned after the fire. That sad tale got me a dress or 2. After Grandpa died, we moved into the big house that you now all know as the Miller House. My parents started making ice cream in 1896, a year before I was born in 1897. They hand cranked it and delivered it into town. They were very successful at it, and Eaton Rapids became known as the ice cream capital of the world. My brothers and I went to Eaton Rapids Elementary School, walking a mile to school each day. For lunch, we ate at Grandma Fowler's, and her house was near the school on Broad Street. In winter, when the snow was deep, my father would hitch up a team of horses to the sleigh and take us to school that way. I loved music. I started playing the piano in the 3rd grade. Many a morning I would get up at 5 a.m. to study my Latin so I could practice piano after school and when dinner and the dishes had been done. Mother and Father were concerned about the hours I spent practicing. Once, Father appeared in his nightshirt to scare me into going to bed. After graduation, I enrolled in the Conservatory of Music at Albion College, where I graduated with a bachelor's degree in music in 1919. Music became my life's passion, interest, and my community involvement. I taught in Illinois and Minnesota for a while before coming to Saginaw to teach vocal music and piano. I taught in Saginaw from 1926 to 1965 when I retired. I served 13 years as a music supervisor in the Saginaw school system and 26 years as director of music education, and developed a statewide reputation as an authority in music education. I was also active in Saginaw community musical activities and served on the board of the Saginaw Art Museum. In 1988, I was honored to be given an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree from Saginaw Valley State University. And it pleases me even more to see that there is a Rhea Miller Recital Hall in Saginaw Valley, and music scholarships are given in my name there. I never married, but I lived a very good life for 100 years, probably because I never married.